and his team dive into the game, trading like sharks, no room for shame. Strategy so sharp, like a knife in the night. Every move calculated, every risk we fight. In the matrix, we're the kings of the game, trading like sharks, no room for shame. Strategy so sharp, like a knife in the night. Every move calculated, every risk we fight. In the matrix, we're the kings of the trade, riding high. Our wealth's never to fade, sharp as a blade. Our confidence is bold in the market. We're never cold. Through the chaos, through the pain, we rise above. We never wane. Each trade a victory, each also lessons. In the matrix, we're never at a loss. From the depths to the peaks, we ascend. With every win, we feel our power bend.
What's up?
Like pros in the eye of the storm, our successes are great.
Just got to get the morning started, you know what I mean? Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
The market's our playground. We play the game with every
Angelo, yo, yo, yo.
remains, no matter the risk. We take it on in the matrix.
Tap that like button. Tap that like button. Get this party started. Running behind this morning. I'm just trying to vibe, you know what I mean? All right. We partied pretty hard there. That was pretty good. Messed up the music. Bobby. Yeah, shout out to Will. Great vibes. Good way to start the morning. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Can't believe the weekend's gone. You know what I mean? Boom. It's gone. Here we are, Monday. Feels like we just ended the stream on Friday. But here we are. It's a new week. And I was expecting something crazy to happen over the weekend as far as like news, you know, Iran news, and maybe something dropping like a Trump tweet talking about war happening. But that didn't happen. Very surprisingly. So I'm wondering if the sell-off continues. But before we do anything, let's jump into the news and see if we have anything for today, which we are free and clear for our trading session. No red folder news. But that doesn't mean that Donald Trump can't tweet something. So we just still got to be careful. But let's keep it tight. So I bought these Tuner Colt shirts. I love these Tuner Colt shirts. They fit. The fabric's nice. They fit well. But obviously they're giving out a GTR, and you know I sold my Supra, and I've been shopping for a GTR like an R33, R32 GTR, and R35 depending on the price GTR. But I'm like, hey, let me just wait till the giveaway happens because you never know. So I think today or tomorrow they're announcing the giveaway winner. And if it ain't me, which it's highly improbable that it's going to be me, but if it ain't me, I'll continue shopping. I'm still looking for some sort of R35, R33 GTR. But yeah, I figured I'd say that because I can see myself in the camera that I'm wearing this Tuner Colt shirt. And I freaking love these Tuner Colt shirts, man. I really, really do. Okay, so a little quick update on the accounts. I locked myself out on our live Express accounts to secure another bag of 25 hundo each. So it's around $5,000 each. So I am very thankful, very grateful to get this payout. And then, sorry guys, I have phlegm. Oh, ooh, this 1 hour looks pretty decent. Tapping into the supply with the breakout structure. Oh, hold up. I think that's a trade right there. Look at this 1 hour supply, right? And then we have this, instead of making a higher high, we made a lower low, and then entering in this 5-minute candle to go short. That right there, my friends, is a nice little trade on NQ. Martin, what's up? What up? Good morning. We wishing you get the giveaway. Thanks, bro. I hope so, Eric. I hope so. And if I do, I will make so much content for you guys, and like live streaming it and whatever the case is. But yeah, that would be crazy. The Maddie, what's up? Good morning. Welcome out. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a bit, the Maddie. Maybe I did on Friday. I just don't remember. All right. My social media team is locked in. They're good to go. All right, so I don't know if that will become a trade there. I should probably open up one more TopStep account, but let me see if they're gonna let me do payout already. Not yet, so probably gonna happen later today when I can submit for payout. So we'll keep an eye on that. Seems like a solid trade on NQ. Yeah, I agree. Only thing is that there's the EMAs on the 5-minute are kind of getting tight. The 213 are kind of flat together. But yeah, I like the trade, and potentially might take it. It's kind of early. Well, it's early in the sense that I just jumped on. I haven't really looked at the charts. So, oops. Yeah, in the background. Ah, gotcha. Okay, Maddie. Okay, now I know that you're just there with us in the background. Still would choose TopStep over Lucid. As of right now, yes, because they just keep paying out. Okay, Lucid's pricing is better now because TopStep raised their pricing. So, I've spent $400 on just combines because I failed the 2 combines, and then I just bought 2. So it's $400. Oh, $550, I should say, because like 117 with tax. So TopStep is becoming a little less appealing, but they still pay out. You know what I mean? I haven't had any issues with payout. With this next payout, we'll be at $30,000 in payouts this year, and not one issue. So Lucid, I haven't gone to a payout with them yet, but their prices are better. So same rules, same everything, but unfortunately I haven't had a payout with them. Espresso, I see the colors. Thanks, bro. Yeah, Espresso had a good idea for his P&L colors. He made his gray. So I decided, you know what? Psychologically speaking, I changed my colors from blue to red, or from blue to green. Sorry, from green candles to blue, and from red candles to black, to take away that green and red psychology. So that's why my candles are blue and black. Along the lines of what Espresso, I didn't even know you can do this. but inside of TopStep, you could change the colors of your P&L, negative, P&L positive, while you're in a trade or after you're done, like realized profits or realized loss. And when he told me that, I was like, oh yeah, done. Because essentially, there is psychology behind colors, and I mean, you can look at the fast food world or just food in general, like restaurants, I should say, and it goes down to the science of what color is the restaurant. Like McDonald's, there's a reason why it's red and yellow. You know, those colors tend to make us hungry or whatever. So it's the same thing with colors when it comes to trading. You know, when you see green, it may trigger some things inside of you, inside of your mind, to make you think, oh gosh, you know, we're in profit, we're making money. So I use black and white candles for the same reason. Nice. Black and white. So what's your color background, Martin? Is it like a gray background? Bro, that's amazing. Yes. You see red, you automatically think negative. 100%. That's the truth. That is the truth. Just before we get the day rolling even further, would mean so much if you guys can tap the like button just to get that party started and get people into the live. You know, the Discord community has grown so fast. We are about to top 400, I believe, members. How do I? You know what? I can look at it on my phone. Hold on. Easier on my phone for some reason. Let me look at my phone. 360 members. So shout out to all the new members in the Discord. Slight little plug here on the live. The Discord's completely free. Not charging anything. It's a good place to kind of hang out and trade with other people who are profitable and not profitable. You know, we're all on a trading journey in our own separate ways. So background is white, lol, but the candles I have a black outline. That makes sense. Okay, I can see that. Like right now, I can make my candles white with the black outline, and I can see that. That's not bad, actually. Might be good for the eyes, you know? Little light on the eyes. Hey, Shaq, can you explain where you are seeing the break of structure on this chart? Sure, Buzz. What's up, Buzz? Right over here. Boom, 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 boom. Right here is the break of structure, and technically if we close below here also, it'll be another break of structure or a break of the last swing low, but this is where I would trigger me to go short. So instead of this last swing low, higher high and lower high becoming this and then another lower high and continuing the trend, instead, we broke this lower high and made a lower low, and we would be waiting to enter in this 5-minute supply. Seems like it's leaving without us. Yes, it'll seem like that for now. That's a tough part about the setup, is sometimes it doesn't come to our entry area, and that's really hard part. Sometimes, you know, out of nowhere, volume pops up, steps up, and then and you can be tapped in. So I'm just gonna set my alerts here and see if we get it. Jack, look at the Discord. This is my colors. Espresso. Let me check in there, bro. Oh, nice. That's super pleasing to the eyes. The background is like a muted brown, super light brown, gray. Very nice. Very nice. A little too dull for my taste. I need a little color. That's why I got the blue and the purple. but I could see everything's like super neutral, so that's cool, super cool. Gotcha. Thanks. Yes, no problem. No problem. So the setup requires that we're in a 1 hour supply, which we are in a 1 hour supply right here. We tapped into it. And then we also need to see a break of structure, which we have that here. And then we would need to see price enter into a 5 minute supply. So then right here. And added confluence would be a trend line break, which we have right here. So it's a nice, easy trend line that formed on the 5 minute. And we're hoping to see price come back up here to take it short. And ideally, we would be aiming for the next swing low, just like that. But again, we might not get that. I've been focusing a lot more on NQ just because with TopStep, they cut us down to 2 micros, which really sucks. On gold, I should say. Gold. I'm focusing on NQ because TopStep has cut the amount of contracts you can trade with gold down to 2. So, yeah, when I trade, I try my best to make every duel and boring to dissociate myself from all the negativity. Agreed. Yes. I can vibe with that statement. I can definitely vibe with that, bro. But for the sake of it, let's just jump into gold for anybody else trading gold, since those are the two that we look at. Hey, appreciate the sub, Franklin. Welcome to the trading family. Oops, wrong screen. All right, so we're on MGC here. Goodness gracious. So what we do on the 1 hour is just mark off our supply and demand zones. So on the 1 hour, we formed this 1 hour supply, which we're still currently trading in right now. And then we have a 1 hour demand down here. If you look at the 1 hour, we made a double top or equal highs on the 1 hour. But we have created a higher low down here. So it's a pretty tricky area to want to be trading in right now. I wouldn't be trading anything unless it was down here, or more than likely would like to take shorts up in this area, in this 1 hour supply. If we zoom down to the 5 minute, we did create a lower low and break of structure on gold. So technically we'd want to go short in this 5 minute supply up here. But I'm not interested in shorting gold right now based on kind of what I just said, that we had on the 1 hour, we had a higher high instead of a lower high instead of a lower low or equal low even. So I'm going to stay away from gold until I can see a direction a bit more. And then if you look at these candle wicks, you know, lots of wicks going on the 5 minute. Pretty crazy to see. The 1 minute must be even more crazy. Yeah, this is where you blow accounts. This is how I blew my accounts. Just getting caught in this like unnecessary chop and no direction, right? So let gold do its thing. Right now, NQ is our focus. Alpha also did that apparently. Yeah, Alpha did it, and my funded futures also has limited amount of can't talk contracts. Which is unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that you cannot do it anymore. Anonymous trader, BE, break even? Is that what you're saying? We're just chilling. We are just chilling, everybody. Got a long drive this morning to Flagstaff, Arizona. It's about 2.5 hour drive, but my client has work out there, so got to shoot content for him. There's one thing I need to do on my screen, so bear with me, guys. This I cannot forget. If I forget to take this SD card, cooked. That's like every videographer, photographer's like nightmare, is not having an SD card on site. That's like heart-wrenching. It's like being a mechanic and not having your 10mm on you. I don't know if there's other mechanics out there, but can you give my YouTube a shout out? It's Phase 3 RL. Sure, I think I just did. I shouted out your YouTube. Listen, guys, we're just chilling. We're gonna wait and see if price comes into our area of interest, area of entry, so that we can go short. This is my DJI Mini 3 Pro. This thing has been wonderful, and but lately it has been giving me a little issue with turning on. I don't know why, but the button's gotten sticky and I can't seem to easily turn it on. Sometimes it takes me like 5 minutes just to like get this thing to turn on. So, any other drone people out there? Let's see what the 9:30 opened, because no news Monday. I'm waiting for the 820 high gets taken before a drop back to 24,823. 820 high. 820. I'm waiting for 820 high. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, bro. Colin, what's up? Good morning. The Maddie here. The Maddie's here. Check in. Raise your hand. Is everyone present? Maddie's here now. We must be present. I'm a drone person for sure. Had like 4 DJI Phantoms now. I have a Mavic Pro. Dang, bro, you fancy. You got the Mavic Pro. You fancy. You had a license for that and everything. I have the Mini just because it allows me to fly without a license, so I don't have to do all that stuff. But bro, the freaking Mavic Pro is sick. DJI 3 Mini. No, DJI 3. Oh, I see. You have the DJI 3 Mini. I see. I like the Minis just because of the fact that you don't need a license. But I will say, I am getting interested in FPV flights. I start like locking the gimbal for some of my shots now for my clients, and I love that like flying FPV mode. So I'm trying to get myself a DJI Avata 2, and I just lowball people on Facebook Marketplace. And I had one guy ready at $650, but I just was so busy and I couldn't like get out to him, and he sold it. So I'm gonna get myself a DJI Avata 2 to like change up the content for my clients and like get some really cool FPV shots. Good question, bro. What's your bias for NQ today? other people have heard me answer this question. I don't necessarily have a bias. I don't know which direction we're going to go. But as of right now, I'm looking for this sort of trade to see if we get filled in this 5-minute supply to go short. So for the next hour, I'm looking for us to go short. But can definitely flip, come up, tap us in the 5-minute supply, and continue higher. And get us stopped out. What can you do if near with the airport in the mini? Yeah, that's correct. What Eric said is true. If you literally cannot fly, it will stop you on the app. It will give you a warning of some sort, and you could dismiss it. But with the mini, I've been somewhat close to an airport, and I didn't get stopped. It wasn't like a major airport. It was like smaller Cessna planes out in Prescott. But yeah, I know they track that stuff too. So I try to be careful. But I know that the weight requirement is good. So I don't need a license with it. So I know I can't get in too much trouble if something does happen. Yes. Is there something we can do? I know you can bypass it and just just fly. But I think you do that at your own risk. Go to Costco. I have my Costco card. I didn't know they sell the drones at Costco. I will have to check that out. It gets me with max altitude. Yeah, same here. I get caught at the max altitude. In May 2019, the FAA abolished the 5-mile rule, announcing that hobbyists could no longer fly within controlled airspace near airports without first obtaining airspace authorization. UST commercial drone pilots must do recreational, and commercial drone pilots must request authorization through LANC or FAA drone zone before flying in controlled airspace near airports. Oh dang. I need to be like I need to be more careful. But I don't have a license. I don't really keep up with it. I generally don't fly in airports, near airports anyway. Like my office is walking distance to the airport here in Scottsdale. So it's like, but I've never had to fly the drone out here. So thanks for posting that, Eric, though. I know Eric's in aviation. He's a freaking pilot, so he knows his stuff. Not only is he a pilot of multi-million-dollar machines, he also pilots drones. He's a G, bro. Eric's a G. Are you active on the Discord? Yes, I am. I'm in the Discord. You can join in there. You can check it out. I post everything that I do as far as trading goes, and then we like hang out. We talked about the Super Bowl for barely a few minutes because none of us really cared. But there's also a profitable trader. His name is Dylan. He's a part of the Discord. He's verified by me personally because I know him personally here in Arizona. And he's somebody that supports after the live. So when I stop going live here in the next hour or so, 2 hours, he'll jump in the Discord in the live chat session and he'll take trades there too. So you guys can join in there, ask him questions, and he's verified. He's an admin. He's a part of the Discord. So it looks like we're not going to get the trade, guys, which is totally fine. That's part of trading, is that you don't always get Your setup doesn't always occur. They won't come get you, but the rules are there. That's true. That's true. Now that I know, I'll be extremely more cautious, Eric. I will. Reda, hi, sir. Good morning, good morning. Sweet, I'm a trader in South Phoenix. Dang, bro, there's so many people in Arizona trading. It's crazy. Oh, well, he deleted it. But yeah, Dylan, there's another guy that was a part of this group, but he left. There's another guy that joined the Discord who's in Scottsdale. So yeah, bro. Arizona's got a lot of traders. Pretty awesome. Oh, Ricky Gutierrez. You guys know Ricky Gutierrez. He's a pretty big YouTuber. He is way bigger than I am. Ricky Gutierrez. This guy. 1.24 million subscribers. This dude lives in Gilbert. I've seen his truck before in person. So yeah, he's out here in Arizona. Tech Bud Solutions. Right, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I'm doing well. I'd do even better if people tap the like button. You know what I mean? I might do even better if you tap the like button. Arizona is the new financial district, I promise you. Yeah, dude, I don't think you're wrong, actually, man. Like, up here in Scottsdale, there's so many, especially with the waste management golf thing that just happened. So many, like, ballers out here. Like, people flying into the private airspace just to be a part of this vibe that Scottsdale has. And I'm talking about some deep pockets. Freaking cars out here, multiple SVJs near me in the office here because I'm up in Scottsdale. The Hubbard car garage, Hubert or whatever, they're literally, I could throw a stone at the garage with like $1 million cars in there. So it is a financial district. It is 100%. I feel out of place here, not gonna lie, because I'm broke compared to these people. You know what I mean? But it's very safe. My wife and I feel very safe. I feel safe whenever she goes for a run outside. I'm like, never have to think about it, you know? So, Arizona's, I just shove all my cash under my mattress. That's a good idea, man. That's a good idea. You got to put it in a waterproof, fireproof safe, though. You know, don't leave it in the open. I hope you win today. Good luck. I know I have connections in Arizona. They are building it to be top 3 cities in the world. Scottsdale is Brickell now. I love Scottsdale. Yeah, for real. And it is, you know, I know that Scottsdale is like one of the richest cities in the United States. And the people, just the close proximity of people that I know that I've met by proximity is insane. Like, their net worth is crazy. So I'm like, I don't tell them that I ain't as rich as them, but you know, I'm definitely not as rich as them because I know what they do, and they're good friends of mine too. Some of them, so they have a cars and coffee here, bro. Ferrari Enzo just casually shows up to cars and coffee like regularly. What is that? Lexus LFAs, you know, the hyper cars, the Porsche 918s, like they're normal. It's like a normal thing. And it's just crazy to see. Scottsdale is definitely Brickell. But it also has its like vibe where it's like it's too posh out here sometimes. And like I feel like if I buy a Honda Civic, I'd be like looked at and like laughed at around here. So there is this like unsaid pressure, but I really don't care. My wife and I are pretty low key. Happy wife, happy life. You know, dude, people say that, but I don't really. Oh, it's Eric. What's up, Eric? You know, I don't know, bro. It's not like, I mean, yes, if my wife is happy, then I'm happy, but it just sounds like it's just a thing that everybody says, and I don't agree with it. You know, a happy life is a communicative relationship on both sides. So I don't agree with, and I'm learning as much as possible how to be a better husband and be good every single day. But happy wife, happy life. I lived my dad just saying that, like, happy wife, happy life, and him just making sure that she's happy and him being miserable, which, not that my mom was a bad person or my dad was like, I'm going off on a tangent because of it, but I don't agree with the happy wife, happy life statement. I'm in sales, so I'm in like scenarios where I can say that and it would make sense, but I choose not to because it's not true. Marriage is a two-way street, and thinking that you just need to please your wife to make your life better doesn't sound right. What are you trading right now? I'm looking at NQ, looking to see if we get a retracement higher into this 5-minute supply, which we're about to have market open. So if market just like if the market opens and it just rips up here, I'll take the short on this Express account, because these two are locked at 1500 right now, so I need another 1500 to pass tomorrow. So I'll just trade this Express account or this eval. 100% agree, but I know that if my wife is unhappy, it comes back on me in some way or another. Yeah, see, that statement right there tells me that there's like some, and I'm not a therapist or whatnot, but there's just a lack of communication, and don't take this from me to you directly, Eric, but like I have had to counsel business owners, husband and wife, that owned a business, and the business was falling apart, and they hired me for consulting to add SOPs and structure and how to handle their employees, and all their problems came to them not communicating with each other, right? So that statement is more of like, if it comes back to you, just need to communicate. You know what I mean? About $500 a month can get you good returns in 10 to 20 years, 90K to 260K. That's not a bad idea. I was thinking about setting up some sort of like automatic withdrawal from the account. I don't know, $50 a day, just going straight into the S&P 500 and seeing what happens. I'm 34 years old now. Not that it's going to be the crazy amount by the time I'm 50. I wish I should have started earlier, but that's, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You never really know. Money makes happy wife, happy life. Yes, money does make your life better, but I wouldn't say that it makes the wife happy. I am a very blessed and unfortunate and a fortunate person to have somebody that is not a very materialistic person, and if she does want things, it's like super like minimal. It's never anything crazy. So 50K, yo, what's up, Hunter? What's up? Good morning. All right, guys, I got a 50K giveaway, but we have to get to 50 likes. So we got to get those likes up. 50K giveaway. Let's get that 50K TX3 funded account. 50K TX3 funded eval. All right, we gotta get the party started to get those likes up there. We communicate well and rarely have disagreements, but somehow someone's mood in general can change their tone or actions. Doesn't have to be a argument. I see what you're saying. Very true. Very true. That makes sense. Yeah, tonality is very important. And hey, as long as you guys are communicating, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Smash the like. You guys better listen to Eric. the pilot. First time here. Are you trading supply and demand? Yes, sir. Does it look like that? It probably looks like that just for someone that does trade supply and demand. If I were to look at someone else's stream and see boxes like this, I'd be like, yeah, supply and demand. So if she's frustrated or had a rough day, then she could potentially be a little more snappier responses compared to when she had a great day, and that goes for everybody in general. I see what you're saying. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That's vice versa too. Whenever I have a bad day or have a losing day, I know I can affect my wife's day if I don't be careful with how I'm acting, right? Because I had a red day and I'm letting it affect me. So yeah, it's a two-way street. It's a 50k eval, guys. 50k eval. They're just called TX3 funded. How can I join the giveaway? We have to get to 50 likes. Once we get to 50 likes, I will tell you guys what to comment in the comment section. But we have to get to 50 likes to get there, guys. Shackington, there you go. Oh, man. Matty boy, thanks, bro. So get your grandma, your pet fish, your dog, and cat to like the stream. Yes. You better listen to Ed Gen X, man. What's up, bro? What's up, Ed Gen? And also, don't forget to join the Discord, completely free. Pinned comments above and also in the description. Let's look at our poll for today. The question I asked was, do we continue the sell-off? 58% of you say, yes, bro. Burn, baby, burn. 58% think that we're going to continue lower. 26% say, no, the bulls come back to all-time highs. So there are people who think that we're not going to go any lower. And 18% say, I don't trade, but I want to. So welcome to the newbies. Trading is a journey, as all the other traders that are here trading know. And with that being said, there's a Discord where you can join the journey with other people. It's better to lose and make money with people than it is to do it by yourself. And there are profitable traders in there, and there are people on the journey, and we just open and talk about it. So 5 minutes to market open, everybody. I'm still liking the setup. I think I'm going to take it on the eval. Papa Bear, like it up. Red pill. I don't know, bro. I don't know if hashtag red pill is going to be it today. Now that you said it, I might have to change it up. What would be a good risk on single trade for a 50k eval? I risk around $250 to $300 per trade when I'm on evals and even on funded. So depends on how much you'd like to risk. 100%. 50 contracts in MNQ. 100%. Let's go. 50 micros. YOLO. I've been trying to trade meme coins, but haven't had very good luck. Meme coins are very tough to trade just because of the low volume. And, if you're on the wrong side of the trade, you can get wiped out really hard. So there's not enough liquidity in meme coins for you to kind of like trade patterns, in my opinion. If you were to trade meme coins, you just need to be one of those where you're early, pumps up, sell it, and then get out, Crazy work. Yeah, exactly. How many Express accounts do you have currently? I have the last two right here at 5,140 here, which I get to collect a payout. Hopefully today, TopStep will let me submit for payout. Let me check one more time. It says during CME hours. Okay, so maybe at market open, it will let me submit for take profit or submit for payout. What platform are you using for meme coins? I'm actually curious to know too. Whoa, we already hit 21 likes? Dang, you guys are on fire. Also, right before market open, just for some good luck, if you would tap the like button and also subscribe button, would love to earn a subscription from you to join the Matrix trading family. I try to trade every single day live. Sometimes I'm in my office, sometimes I'm in a hotel lobby. Other times I'm not trading just because it's so early, but I genuinely try to trade live every single day. Appreciate that, Mr. Timothy. Welcome to the Matrix Trading family. When you have the time, appreciate the sub. Trip J. When you have time, I need you to explain your scalping model again. Talking to me, Papa Bear? If so, yes. I need to make more content, and I'm not a full-time trader, and if I was, I'd be making content every day, but yes. What would be the best for getting into day trading in your opinion? In my opinion, after doing this 6 years now, I would do futures, trade futures. It's much safer. There's a lot of volatility in there, or there's a lot of volume, and there's not a lot of slippage and whatnot. So trading futures, it would have been something I would have done a lot sooner if I knew about it. Bro, where are you at? Can I come on the stream? I don't think I've had anybody do that, but yeah, bro, I'm out here in Arizona, so but I don't know if I'm ready for someone to come on the stream, bro. Turn on your post notifications as well. Yes, please tap the bell button. I think it is. Tap the bell to make sure that you get every post that I have. I have some long form content that's being edited by my team. Should be coming out soon. What concept do you use? I use supply and demand with market structure. 5, welcome. Thanks, man. Thank you. Yes, please. Yeah, you got it, Papa Bear. Yeah, maybe I'll just like go in the Discord and just do it with whoever's in the Discord. Because I know you guys are actually in the Discord with us, so. $13 seconds till market open. Oh, I've been trading since 2020, since COVID. Got that PPP loan around 2020. Took like $3,000, threw it into options and blew it all up and cried. And and cried and said, "What am I doing?" All right, it looks like we're not gonna get our fill. There is a 5-minute demand right here. Let's see what happens there. If we look at the 1 hour, we're continuing lower, which is nice. Excuse me. There's a 1 hour demand here. Definitely should plan on a meetup though, maybe later in the year. Discord members, so join the Discord. 100%. Yeah, dude, that would be sick. Eric, it's gonna be easiest for you because you can just fly. You know what I mean? It's just like Eric can just jump on a plane. Maybe he can rent someone's plane and just fly out here. Dylan, what's up? Good morning, bro. Good morning. How long with futures? I've been trading futures for the last 2 years, I believe now, which has all just been prop firms. Who's Phil? This guy. Dylan's early with the dad jokes, man. Dylan's here early with the dad jokes. He said, who's Phil? Goodness gracious. I can give you the best scalp strat advice, bro. Literally for free. For sure. I'm good. I got my own strategy. I don't need any more information in my head to mess me up. You know what I mean? So the next area of interest to go short is this 5-minute supply. Dependent on how this 5-minute candle closes, I will look to potentially take this short on just the eval. It's pretty risky, and if I get stopped out, then I will look to enter in here if it continues higher. But let's see how this 13-minute, or let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. All right, guys, we're at 26 likes. We're almost to the 50. We're halfway to the 50. Oh, we're at 27. Very nice. I want to give away the counts. The team TX3 Funded's great. I know the owners, and they're great guys. I know one of the owners, I should say. I don't know all the owners. And great guys. I just trade Orb and ICT and the key levels. Nice, man. I've never heard someone do opening range breakout with ICT. That's pretty cool. John, let's go. Good morning, good morning. Get that party started. Let's get the party started, eh? Gold is ripping higher. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh. Ooh. We're already in that 5-minute supply, so I don't know if I'm going to take it anymore. Let's go. What's your biggest profit you made this year? We did 25K in payouts last month with TopStep. Verified. Dylan, I need one too. Dylan, do I need to be in your Discord to join the giveaway? You will need to be in the Discord anyway. Just if you do win, I have to verify who you are in the Discord. So I highly suggest you join the Discord anyway. Eric, I'm up 25K for the year. Yes, with this next payout, we'll be at 30K that we just secured. So officially at 30. Well, I'm going to wait till they pay it and it gets in my bank account before I start saying that. So as of right now, we have a potential 30K, but verified in my bank account 25K. What's your craziest trade? What's your craziest trade you've had since 2020? You know, there's a lot of bad trades. I don't have any like, yo, I YOLO'd this much and made this much. That my craziest investment was in NFTs and a little meme coin called Omi, which was connected to the NFTs that I was buying. And I invested like 20,000 and it turned into like 180,000 in the course of a year or two. And I thought I was going to be multimillionaire, and I never sold, and ended up I'm still holding the bag. Let me just say that. All right, so it looks like we're going to break this 5-minute supply. I'm not liking this short too much anymore, but because it's just an eval, I'll give it a stab. Yeah, it's potentially looking bullish right now. The EMAs look like they're going to try crossing. If I were to take this short in this 5-minute supply, I'm not gonna look for a huge move, but it's within the setup, and I'm gonna take it. Excuse me. How about them Seahawks, eh? I had to Google it this morning. Who won the Super Bowl? Because I don't watch. How about them Seahawks? The Seahawks had won the Super Bowl. And apparently, like, this Bad Bunny thing happened, and then people didn't want to watch that. Or people did want to watch it. Like, my Facebook was cray-cray. I don't want to get into it, actually. It's too political for what I was about to say, so. How about them Seahawks? Aggressive entry here just by putting a limit order sell. So let's see if we get filled.
Order filled.
We are in. Since this 5-minute candle closed above, pretty risky now. I would most likely want to look at taking profit here because of this 5-minute demand if we get there. So we shall see. I like the halftime show. I didn't watch it actually, but Bad Bunny's legit. I mean, how many cool songs does he have? So, dang, the delay on the stream is noticeable. Yeah, guys, this is not financial advice, and you guys shouldn't be taking trades with me. Sometimes I lose money, so. But look, there are guys who do have communities and trade, and they use Discord, and they also use like Zoom because they're like the latency is like super low. So something different. Yeah, 100%. I don't remember who played last time, the halftime show, but I'm glad this one was different. Excuse me. All right, looks like this is going to be a quick stop out, which is very normal. We either get stopped out really quick or we get to have the trade go in our direction. What I'm going to do is if it's flips, I'm going to add in. And I'll lower my stops accordingly. And remember, guys, this is just an eval.
Order filled.
We might get stopped out here. I'm in 10 micros right now. But this is just an eval. I'm just trying to get the 1500. Pretty tricky. I'm just adding in and then lowering my stops, risking more than I probably want to, but it's an eval, so I'm okay with it. 19 seconds left. Really need to see this 1 minute candle flush. See if I can give it a little bit of breathing room just in case. All right, we got stopped out. All good. Let me see if we can revisit this trade depending on how the next 5 minute candle closes. And this closed pretty bullish. So at this point, I'm not going to look for shorts. I'm going to look for longs. I'm going to flip my bias. That was a legitimate good trade. But I'm going to flip my bias now on going long down here. Reason being is we have now made a higher high, swing high, and we broke this lower high. So next 5 minute demand would be an area of interest to go long, and it must be in a 1 hour demand, which it is right here. This is a 1 hour demand. So this is a 1 hour demand, 5 minute demand, and a 1 hour demand in one place. Actually, not to get anybody confused. Since we had this 5 minute candle close above this swing high, I'd like to take longs in this 5 minute demand, but we have to see it come back. If it doesn't come back, that's the name of the game. That's just how it is. See how many likes we got now. We're at 30 or 29. Not bad. We're getting closer. We're at 30 likes. So we're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer. And with the evals, I'm very I'm fine taking more risk on the evals because I just want to pass in a day or two or in 2 to 3 days. I don't want to have the evals for too long. So I tend to take a little bit more risk on them. I have these two that are at 1500. So tomorrow, hopefully, I can pass. You think that's a good strat for real? It all depends if you're, able to financially handle the the losses and resetting. So technically, if I've made 30 grand with TopStep, we get this next payout and they don't have any issues with it and they pay me. You know what? If I spend 2 grand in evals to make 30, that's still a good risk to reward, essentially, right? So I look at it that way, like, okay, if I blow it, I blow it, but you know, I'll take the other shot, $200-$300, and then I get a payout with the account, make back my losses plus some. So true, yeah. It all depends, and if you can't, and it's not that if you can or if you don't want to risk that much every time, then I don't suggest YOLOing and sizing up and risking more. I suggest trading it like a live account, you know. We're at 30 likes, guys. We're getting close. Need 50k. Need 50 likes to get a 50k eval. The consistency rule is 50% of whatever your profit is, or to pass. So with the 50k eval, you have to get $3,000 to pass, and you can't make. So then you can't make more than 50% of $3,000, which is $1,500, which is why I stopped at $1,496. So I generally try to stay at that $1,500. Did I quit my 9-to-5 yet? No, I don't think I'll ever let go of my social media business. I don't necessarily have a job per se. I haven't worked for anybody since 2019. I've always been self-employed in my own businesses. Technically speaking, until I find another way to supplement my overhead, not from trading, but like, you know, maybe I have something that has along the lines to do with trading where I can make money from there, then I'll let go of my social media business. But the social media business covers my overhead plus some, and has me feeling short answer is no, because I don't ever want to feel like I need to rely on the trading for me to make money. I always want to feel like trading is just money I don't need. And at some point, yeah, maybe if I've got hundreds of thousands of dollars in the account, then I might be able to walk away from everything, and just trade full time, but I'm not there yet. 50% is not bad though. Some firms have 15% even. Bro, 15% is cray. Yeah, 50% consistency is not bad, which is why I like Lucid, because they pretty much copied what TopStep has. So now that we had price break above this last swing high, that's a good probability trade for us to take longs in this area. That being said, the EMAs are kind of tight, so it is risky. The 200 and the 13 EMA are still flat. So I'm getting in kind of aggressive. I'm going to try not wearing a hat right now because I don't want to go bald. Heard if you wear hats all the time, you can go bald. So, hat right now, my hair is a little bit cray, but I don't care. Wait, so do I have to pick a certain amount, or is it whatever comes first, get the 5 days, or 150 for the 3 days, 40% consistency? There's two paths right now. To TopStep, and I'm going to do the 150. The 40% consistency is not worth it to me. And 40%, if you do the 40% consistency on the funded side, you just have to take 5 trading days before requesting payout. Oh, do I have to settle for one? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if you have to just choose one. Or you basically ask for payout whenever either one comes first. So only real difference with Lucid is 50K cheaper, but max payout is 2K per account. The cycle 5K max payout per cycle is appealing, but the account no activation is how much more. I'm talking. The Lucid Flex is the one that I like. I didn't know there was a max payout per account. Angelo, done for the day, made 300. Let's go, bro. Let's go. So we would be technically short here, or we were supposed to be short here, but got stopped out. Now I'm flipping bias going long in this 5-minute demand. Thanks, brother. Thanks, Angelo. Have a good day, bro. Oh, dang. Up to 2K per E. I didn't know that. So, I mean, I'm getting 2,500 each pretty much. I would probably want to trade 3 funded accounts at a time with Lucid then. Because right now I kind of do 2 and 2. And then at one point I had the 4. But I blew those other 2. Interesting. On TradingView, I believe you can do it for sure. I remember I can do it there. But on TopStep, yes, TopStep you can do it here in settings. You can adjust the miscellaneous here. Let's see if we get filled, eh? Ale 22, appreciate the sub. Appreciate the sub. It's a pretty risky trade, not gonna lie. I wouldn't take this on the funded accounts just because of the EMAs being so tight together. On my trading view screen, you guys can see. Well, you can't see it on the shorts stream, but my trading view stream, the EMAs are crossing back and forth, so it's very choppy. But outside of that, we have the breaker structure. It's a 1-hour demand. There's a 5-minute demand. So I'm willing to take the risk on the trade. May just go with top for the next eval. Yeah, I'll be honest. TopStep pays. You know, like I that's why I trade them. It's like you're gonna get paid out. I know there are other prop firms that pay, but I just know for myself personally, I've been paid out by them. Be careful now. The 1H candle is about to open. I actually just looked at that. Yep, it's about 5 minutes left. 2 minutes left now. Gonna take the risk, see what happens. 2K payout on Lucid would be a lot easier on psychology, I think, because now instead of trying to knock out a 10K for the week to take max payout with TopStep, you only have to hit 4K. I see. I mean, even with TopStep, I'm not even looking at the 10K based on my sizing and setups that I take. Historically speaking, I reach, $4,500 to $5,000 per account anyway, but that extra few $100s does make a difference. So I'm not saying I'm not going to trade with them, but for now I don't want to change things up too much. What's working is working, and all that matters is payouts. You know what I mean? And then 2 for each payout afterward. You only need to make 2K on the week. Yeah, I don't try to look at it that way. I kind of just whatever ends up at the end of the week is there. Whether it's 2K or 10K, I just want to whatever's there. So the more opportunity to be made is better to me, because if I hit a bigger winner, then I'd rather take the bigger payout. That's true too, and cheaper to attempt. Yeah, if you're just getting started, then Lucid is a good option because it's cheaper right now. 100%. Indecision right now is crazy. Yes, it is. Hit the like button, guys. Yes, we're at 34 likes. We're getting there. 10 seconds left. The new 1 hour candle's about to open. Let's see what happens. We had a new 1 hour candle open. See if we get a pullback into our demand area. Shorting NQ because I want it to burn. Same here, bro. I wanna see it burn too. But with this 5 minute breaking the swing high, I'm looking for a scalp long. Patiently waiting for a trend. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Sorry, guys. Do you trade the 1 hour most of the time? I only, for a higher time frame, areas of interest, I only look at the 1 hour. What's the basis of your strategy? Supply and demand and market structure. Okay, this next 5 minute candle, if it goes bullish, then it might not come back to our entry area. The boys got to use the bathroom right now, but I'm holding it. I'm doing the P dance. Yes, this is MNQ. The 200 EMA is flat on the 5 minute. So it's very indecisive. And pretty risky, if you ask me. Pretty risky, if you ask me. Chop City. Look at this. 45-point range. Back and forth. Someone went long. Someone went long down here. Who went long? I know you in there. I know you in the chat. Someone went long down here. Let's see if you're right. We get the breakout. Who went long? Don't be shy. Raise your hand. Who went long right here? Who went long? Oh, someone went short. Who went short up here? Someone just went short up here. Who went short? Don't be shy. Raise your hand. Who went short? Someone went short. Someone went long. We know you there. Someone went short. They're in short. Stops above here. Who is it? Oh, the shorts are winning. So whoever went long down here, someone went long down here. Stops below here. Shorts went short up here. Stops above here. Dang. Consolidation station. That's right. Like it up. Listen to John, guys. John knows what he's talking about. You guys should listen to John. Oh, the shorts got stopped out. Yikes. I do like take profit because once you go above the intraday drawdown funded, then you have daily payouts. So then you can treat it like a live account and pay yourself every day. Yeah, I mean, take profit trader is great. That intraday drawdown is a killer, so I try to stay away from that. Okay, so that being said, it's not coming to our entry area, which is all good. It looks like it's trying to make the new swing high, which is perfectly fine. Instead of FOMOing into trades and trying to catch moves because I think I see something, that's where things can go wrong. I'd rather be patient and miss out on trades than just like emotionally get in or not. Not you giving a play-by-play for consolidation. Yeah, those guys that went long, they're feeling good right now. The guys that went long down here, they're like, I bottom ticked that move. I bottom ticked it. And then there's shorts right up here in this 1 minute. This 1 minute supply. They're like, okay, let's see. Let's see. We might go short. So now we're gonna see if guys go short up here. He's talking about TPT, Take Profit Trader. TPT is good. It's a good firm. They use Tradeovate, but once you pass, you have to get through the intraday trailing drawdown, and intraday trailing drawdown is not fun. Not fun. But you essentially, yes, have a cash account. You can take money every day if you want, but it's not like I need that to be my bank account and I need to take money out of it every day, right? So that doesn't really get me excited. All right, I'm going to adjust my entry area to go long into this 5-minute demand. Since we have chosen a way, this is the way. This is the way. How do you handle with a loss? Normal human reaction is mostly let's get it back when emotions come to play. Yeah, it's a great question. It's a great question. The biggest loser or the best loser wins is the book that I read or listen to on a regular basis, as it helps me understand my emotions when it comes to losing. Being a good loser is what's going to make you the best trader. So to answer your question, how do you handle a loss? Like earlier, I just had a $600 loss on this eval, but I totally am fine with it because it was within the parameters. It was a setup, and it's something that I've taken before, historically speaking. So to handle your emotions when you have a loss, the question should be, are you taking good setups and then you're losing, or are you just taking random setups and losing? And if you're taking setups that are within your parameters and you're losing, then you should be able to feel good about the loss because it is within your parameter. It just didn't work out. If you're taking losses, but you're just kind of like going on a hunch, which I've been there, and you're losing and you're getting emotional, there's nothing you can do. You're going to be emotional. You're going to feel FOMO. The trade happened. You know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Do you know about ICE Wolo come ICT? Do you know about ICE? I don't know what you're saying, brother. I don't know what you're saying. Do you know the way? I know the way. Yes. Yes, I know the way. All right, this next 5-minute candle closing, I want to see it close above here and make the next swing high, and then we will look for potential longs. I know the way. I know I can't trade. Oh, man, that is funny, bro. Y'all crazy, bro. You know what else is crazy? That you haven't tapped the like button, bro. What the heck? What the heck? You haven't tapped the like button, bro. We're almost there. Limit buy into this 5-minute demand, eh? 4, 3, 2, 1. New 5-minute candle opened. Now let's see if we get the pullback. You said Wallow. Oh no, man. See, this is the thing. I try to just read stuff, you know what I mean? But then I end up, oh my gosh. ICE. I freaking this guy. Oh man, y'all crazy, bro. Y'all just crazy, bro. I don't even know what to say right now. Y'all crazy. Freaking frick, man. Y'all got me saying some crazy things, bro. What in the heck? This is the way. This is the way. So stick to your trading plan and try to stick to the original plan. Try to forget the loss. I think it's still hard because we're emotional creatures. No. Yeah, I see what you're saying. No, you cannot forget the loss. The loss is going to suck. Okay? It's going to suck. It's always going to suck. But when you take a setup that you have confidence in and you know is going to win at some point, the loss is not going to hurt as much. It's still going to hurt, but it's not going to hurt as much. If that makes sense. We can never disassociate ourselves from our emotions enough to not feel anything. We're always going to feel it. And you have to accept and feel that pain. You know, when I blew up those funded accounts, I was like, whew. I like sat there, I felt the pain, and I was like, okay, let's move forward. You know what I mean? If I avoided that pain, that's when I can start, that loss would continue if I avoided that pain. Which is why I always talk about, you know, pain of the past, pain of relationships, pain of things that you've been through over the years and as a child, because if you're subconsciously avoiding those pains, that's going to leak into your trading. So yeah. Let's go 50 likes. You guys are getting close. Getting super close. John, thanks for the jewels. I'm Sofa King. Oh my gosh. Bro, stop. Now I'm going to have to like super be careful with anything you post, bro. Oh, golly. GG's to this guy. XASEEY. GG's to you, bro. That's good. That's good. Why are you running? Why are you running? Oh man, it's the cost of doing business. 100%. Dylan knows. Dylan knows the way. Yes, it is. It is the cost of doing business. Forgive yourself, but don't forget how you lost. Risk management. Yeah, you know, to be honest, there's nothing to forgive for yourself. You know what I mean? I wouldn't take it that far because it's not a personal thing. You didn't do anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? When you have a losing trade, you didn't do anything wrong. As long as you're in parameters of the setup, right? If you're taking an actual legitimate strategy in a setup, don't forgive yourself. You just had a loss, it's like, oh, okay, sweet. Like Dylan said, cost of doing business. Running from the loss is a sign of weakness. No, I don't think it's a sign of weakness. I just think that is, I guess, I don't know. I leave that one up to you guys. He knows the way, my brother. Yes. Thanks for your answer. Can you please repeat the book that you were talking about? Yes. The Best Loser Wins by Tom Hugard. The Best Loser Wins by Tom Hugard. Can you show me the way? Yes, I can show you the way. They think if I didn't put a stop loss. They did if they didn't put a stop loss. Oh, 100%. Yes. Hi, pare. Can we check gold? Bro, yeah, for sure. For sure, pare. I haven't checked gold in a while. Okay, there's gold. Gold on the 5-minute. If we have a 5-minute candle close below here, I would consider that a break of structure and look at maybe possibly going short up here. On the 1 hour, we're kind of in a range, so kind of tricky, but potentially looking for longs in this 1 hour demand somewhere. So break the swing high. Nothing too clear, but I can see that this next 1 hour candle possibly could be breaking up into the supply zone where I would want to go short. I already have my alerts there. So I'm looking to go short up here in the 50.91 area. Hope that helps, pare ko. Parokya ni Edgar. Uso pa ba ang harana? I used to play it all the time, bro. Nararikaw ay nagtataka. Uso ba to? Bukang gago. Everybody's like, what is this dude saying right now? I'm speaking Tagalog, guys. I'm speaking Tagalog. Goes break even and Q be like, what was that? What did you just put in your pocket? Hits stop. That's right. That's right. That's exactly how it is. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. 100%. Listen to these guys. These guys know what they're talking about. These guys have high IQs. Listen to them. Jay Remmer, listen to him. He knows what he's talking about. Just kidding, guys. Anyone on the Discord? Anyone on Discord? I think Dylan, I know you're probably doing your thing. You don't have to go live, but generally speaking, after I go live, Dylan usually jumps in the Discord. He's a verified profitable trader by me, and I know him personally, so I trust him. You can listen to what he says. I think everybody knows. Only listen to people who have verified payouts and actually have payouts coming. Everybody wants to know something from somebody, but make sure whoever you're listening to actually has payouts and knows what they're talking about. NQ Rally Bro, yes. Mike. Bro, stop. Don't make me put you in timeout, bro. Goodness gracious. This guy almost got me. Goodness gracious. Hey, XZ, what's under there? What's under there? XC. What's under there, bro? NQ Rally. Yes, NQ Rally. Very strong rally. Very nice, which helps with the longs if we get back down here. Look, you can FOMO in, and that's the tough part about trading is I'm missing out on this move. Yeah, I could have done what I used to do. Like I would take this. Oh, look, see, we have a bear flag or a bull flag right here. I'm going to take this long right now. If this breaks this trend line, I'm going to go long. I'm going to scalp it, and I could be a profitable trader that way. But for what works for me is waiting for these retracements and taking the next leg higher. So what I'm trying to say is if you feel FOMO because it just keeps going higher, that's just the way it is. But the next 10 minutes, this thing can retrace, come back to our entry area. And that's a higher probability entry than it is just kind of FOMOing in, if that makes sense. Thank video, yes. No. Yeah, huh, bro? What's under there, Ezzy? Just tell me what's under there. Oh my gosh. Crazy, bro. There's no volume on gold. I need the breakout. Jello, what's up, bro? Long time no talk, bro. Jello, gold. Gold is selling off quite a bit right now in the last 15 minutes. It's because we're stuck in this range, and it's not something I am very confident in right now. When are you going to do a clip about the scalping model? I need to look out for it. You know what, bro? I thought I did that live already, but dang, it's already 8:19. What in the what? It's already 8:19, guys. Holy cannoli. Let me jump in the Discord after my day's over, bro, and I'll let you know in the Discord. This is the way. All right, so we have this 1 hour supply right over here. And with it ripping up higher pretty quick, potentially want to take a short up here. So on the 1 hour, we had to break a structure. So potentially we're going to continue lower, but I don't know that. I'm going to take a look at it. I'm going to take a look at this short. I need to use the bathroom like yesterday, bro. I need to use the bathroom like yesterday, bro. I'm going to take this short on the eval only, guys. Don't listen to me. This is a very risky trade. This is the way. I know the way. Water. Mythical water. What is that, bro? Is that underpants? What the heck? Sunshine High, what's up? This is haram. What does haram mean? I've heard of haram. What does haram mean? This is forbidden or prohibited in Islamic law. Oh, geez. I didn't know that you cannot trade with Islamic law. Dylan, where are Zia? Dylan, they want you in the Discord, bro. Let's get 8 more likes, guys and gals. That's right. Wait, there's only 8 more? Hold on, let me refresh my screen. Ding! You guys almost got the 50. Did I say 50? Hold up. I didn't say 50. What are you guys talking about? Shh. I don't know what you're talking about. 55, bro. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Yeah, ICT is haram. This guy. Okay, I'm putting you in timeout, bro. For 5 minutes for posting something like that. Papa Bear. Y'all ever put the wrong lot size and made profit? I was good, man. I was panicking. Yeah, 100%, bro. That's happened to me, bro. Papa Bear, I was just kidding. It is 50. It is 50. I may be wrong, but I don't think gambling is acceptable. I see. Yeah, I think that is in their culture. 100%. 50 pulls like that. Y'all already know, okay? Y'all already know. All right, guys. I have to use the bathroom, so pray for my stop loss. Oh, snap. Almost ripped my whole desktop. Oh man. Spilled coffee. We get 50. One more, guys. You need one more like to get to 50. Bro, we almost got filled on that freaking move, bro. Come on. How close? I got you, bro. I got you. I'll put you on that. I'll put you on that giveaway, but you gotta get that 50 likes. How close did we get to filling? So close to hitting that 1 hour supply. You want to get in that raffle? We got to hit that 50 likes though. All right, let's do it. Someone tap the like button so we get to 50. Come on, somebody. Someone hit the like button. Someone tap the like button, please. Man, I like you guys too much. Let's do it. Let's do it. Comment hashtag Matrix to enter into the giveaway. You must also be subscribed. And then join Discord. Boom. Those are the things that must happen for you to get entered in for the giveaway. I will check on it. You have to comment hashtag right now, hashtag Matrix. Shaq, like the stream. I already did, bro. If I take it away, I go to 48. Watch. See? So now we have 2 more you guys have to get. All right, go ahead, guys. You guys can do it. I'm good with 49. Hashtag Matrix. Yep. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And make sure you're subscribed, because I'm going to make sure if you win it that you're subscribed to the channel, and then also you're in the Discord. You have to be in the Discord anyway for me to verify. So just make sure you do that, please. Comment hashtag Matrix. Put it in there. Get it in there, y'all. Join that Discord. You gotta join that Discord. Hot dog water. That's funny. You gotta join the Discord. You gotta sub, and you gotta hit hashtag. What is it called? I already forgot. Matrix. I'm gonna play our song. Here's our song. Here it is.
Shaq and his team dive into the game, trading like sharks, no room for shame.
All right, at the end of this song, we'll do the giveaway.
Every move calculated, every risk we fight. In the matrix, we're the kings of the game, trading like sharks, no room for shame. Strategy so sharp, like a knife in the night. Every move calculated,
All right, it tapped the 13 EMA, didn't fill us in, which sucks, but it is what it is. The AI songs are lit, bro. I feel like we gotta get our lighters out. Or flashlights on our phone. Featuring Akon. It does sound like Akon, bro. Oh, man. All right, guys. All right. That was sick. That was cool. All right, type in one in the chat if y'all ready to do this giveaway. Give me a one. Give me a one. Is this the... Oh, my gosh. Eric joined the freaking... Eric is now joined in with the freaking craziness. Give me a one in the chat if y'all ready. Come on. Give me a one in the chat. It's me. It's me. It is time. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here we go. Was that Akon? 100%. It sounded just like Akon, bro. All right, 50K TX3 funded giveaway. One winner. Filter by hashtag matrix. Exclude duplicates for everybody that had more than one. I have to take you out. Confirm. Huh? All right, there you go. 76 participants. Matrix. You guys ready? Ready? Y'all ready? I don't think y'all are ready for this giveaway, man. Or technically, did we get 50 likes even? Please tell me we got 50 likes. All right, we got 51. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Okay, if whoever wins, please join the Discord. Because I'm going to have you, and message me directly. I'm going to post your name. Message me directly. I'm going to tell you what numbers to type inside of this YouTube chat to verify that it's you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Christian Giordano, congratulations, looking fly, my sir. You got the polo button up, or no, you got the sweater vest on. You look like you're in finance anyway, so congratulations to you, my friend, for winning the TX3 funded account. I'm gonna post you in the Discord, my friend, and what I need you to do is I'm gonna post here, everyone. If you could, I just posted you in the Discord. Tap tap on my name, send me a direct message, please, and thank you. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Christian. Let's hold up. Hold up. Let's see if Christian's here. Don't know if he's here. Christian, you here, brother? There he is. There he is. Congrats. Awesome. Christian, tap on my name in the Discord and go ahead and send me. If you're Milcho, tap on my name, or I'll just reply back to you. All right, I asked you to send me a DM, my friend. I need you to send me a DM. Yes, Milcho, if you could send me. Oh, you know what? I'm going to, since you said that's your name, I'm going to do this. Okay, Milcho, I got you. Yep, we're DMing each other. If you could, please type the numbers I just texted you in the chat inside of the YouTube chat, please. Nice. Congratulations, verified, Milcho. Please send. All right, Mitchell, I asked you for your first and last name and email. If you could just message me back with that information, I'll send it over to the TX3 funded account team, and they will send that to you within the next day or so. They're pretty busy guys, but congratulations. Congratulations to you. Well, we had the one loser and the one setup, which was totally fine. Now that there's a new 5-minute demand that just formed here, I would like to take this long. See if we get filled there. I can spend just a few more minutes with y'all. Supply and demand hasn't been hitting too well this morning. Not too great. We missed out on 2 5-minute demands. Look, 5-minute demand, 5-minute demand. 2 5-minute demands that did not get filled. Some days it's perfect. Some days it's like, hey, we're going right into the demand and we're gonna freaking rip a new one, go higher. You know what I mean? But that's the way it goes. Thanks a lot. Love the channel, by the way. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And welcome to the Matrix Trading family, man. Welcome, welcome. Did you send that over to me? If you did, I'm going to get that. Perfect. Let me send this. Boom. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. And then I have to send him the YouTube live as he has to watch stream and make sure that it was you. Boom. All right. I just sent it. Milcho, I just sent it over. Congratulations, my friend. Profit is a profit, bro. Profit is a profit. I got a 3-hour drive ahead of me, guys. 3-hour drive. Ay, caramba. You can never close too soon if you make money. That's the truth. Ooh, I need to check my Charles Schwab account. Bro, I forgot to do the song votes. I will do that today. I'm going to post it in the general chat. So join the Discord. The guys are in a battle for AI songs that they've made. Let's get a play on here. I'm trying, bro. Oh, you want to play it on here? No, we gotta do it in the Discord. We gotta do the votes, bro. I'm about to hit the road anyway, bro. I'm about to hit the road. All right, guys, listen. The party doesn't end here. There's an after party. It's in the Discord. Dylan will be in there. I'll also jump in and say hi while I'm driving. So I'm gonna tap it in. I'm gonna go in the Discord, type it in here. After party in live talk here in a few minutes. Maybe I should just name it after party. There, I just named it after party. I'm going to be joining there in just a few short minutes. Dylan looks like he just joined in there. So if you want to continue the trading party and have some more fun and watch some trades happen, Dylan is already in the Discord. He's in the live talk section of the Discord. So feel free to join in there. Again, Dylan is a verified trader. He is profitable. Our setups are somewhat the same. So we kind of speak the same language as far as what setups we take. That being said, you could listen to his advice and not financial advice as far as taking whatever setups he has. So is there anyone in the Discord that could show me the ropes on trading? Yeah, I mean, we're in there, and Dylan could definitely help out. Sometimes he's actually trading, so just take that with a grain of salt. Sometimes he's distracted and just focusing on trading. I would be wary with that. As the Discord grows and we have like 30 to 40 people at a time, we'll probably have to do it as a stage where people have to lift their hands to talk or raise their hands to talk. But for now, we're just like hanging out in there, okay? Have a blessed day, Shaq. Got to run out. Be safe on the road. Yes, sir. Thank you. And Eric, you be safe out there, flying out there, doing your thing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for joining. This was a fun one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.